have me flat on my knees. No net needed. You got me.
Who needs a net when you have buttermilk?
That's what I'm saying.
So good, so good. The nectar of the gods.
That would replenish my full hunger bar.
Mm-hmm. That's just what it does. I see that we also have Chris. Chris, are you moving different?
Huh?
Are you moving different, Chris?
No. I'm still tired.
See? Not monkey. He's not monkey.
Not monkey. Certainly not spider.
Well, no, he might be spider, because he's stationary. He's more skittering.
Are we talking about spider monkeys?
Well, that depends. Are you moving different?
It kind of depends on the day.
Oof. I don't know what to call that.
I feel like some days I'm
see-
a spider, some days I'm a monkey.
No, we call that a mutt.
A mutt.
That's a
Not
mutt.
like a spider monkey. You're more of like a spider but with the head of a monkey, you know?
Okay.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
And you know what? It might be more horrifying the smaller the spider is.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Because if it's just like a little thing skittering.
Big ass monkey head on it.
I'm not even big ass, but like you're just like sitting there, you're like, oh, like a spider's like descending from the ceiling. What is that? It's just got this monkey head. Like that would terrify me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm usually pretty good with insects. That would have me burn my entire apartment to the ground. Like, I'd just be gone. Yeah, like that. But, like, smaller. And more monkey. I'd just be like,
Oh
no.
my gosh. Forgot about that scene from Demon Slayer.
I'd just be... It's like, nah. We're not letting that one happen, gentlemen. Not in a million years. But we got a new quest for y'all to go on today. Very exciting. Very exciting. So, we should probably jump into it. So, Eli, could you do the honors of giving us the recap?
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Okay, so the session began in Tecton is having seemingly a dream of some kind. Hopefully it's a dream and not a vision or something like that. And in this dream, everything's terrible, basically. Ashen Vale's being killed, demons are everywhere. It's just all awful. Yeah, so he takes a look at but then there's like this like cocoon thing, and it's just terrible. But then he wakes up, and then he has his normal downtime. And one of the things he does is he deciphers. That means that he takes a look at the grimoires in the restricted section.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of fun. And then we end up deciding for our bonus, for like our group bonus thing, is we want a 3-1-1 benefit, or like a benefit that we get from being in a 3-1-1 formation. So that's pretty cool. I believe it's the 3 get a damage reduction, and the 1 on the very end gets a damage increase, like he does more damage. I can't remember what the one in the middle does though. I guess we'll find out. But,
You guys are the one that made it.
Well, I just forget what was in the middle. So we do all that stuff, but then here's the real cool stuff. It's not really that cool. It's kind of bad, but so basically we find out that our next mission is that Professor DeVarro has been spotted. He is in the water. He's just like below the water, and he's like in this place. I'm not really sure how to describe it exactly. Basically, the whole area has like pure holy water around it, and there are like these like buoys apparently. I don't know. I don't really know how to like visualize and explain it. Basically, it's just like there's like this underwater castle keep kind of thing, and that is where Professor DeVarro is headed. So
Not
we're
headed,
like, all right,
is.
he is. Sorry. He is there already.
Mhm.
And so
And who owns this place?
this is the librarian Solomon, or Solomon.
Ex-librarian Solomon, yes.
Ex-librarian Solomon. Oh, he got fired then, by the sounds of it. At the Shivo Library. Okay, so then we're like, you can take 2 NPCs with you, and we are quite taken with this one called Takesor.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a real class act. He's a joy to be around. I don't know who he I don't know who he's based off of exactly. I saw his character portrait and I was like, oh, he's kind of like Doctor Doom. But then when he started talking, I was like, I thought Doctor Doom was like a really smart guy. And Takesor, I mean, not that he's stupid, but like he, maybe on the more reckless side of things. But anyway,
Oh no, Colin made an original character.
I was like, oh, maybe there's some like Doctor Doom influence, and I was like, nope, not Doctor Doom at all. And so then, so then we're like, okay, well, we need to prepare for this. So we get some water breathing potions, which is pretty cool, and then, then what happens? Okay, so then we what is it? Oh, that's right. Then we go to the blacksmith guy. That's right. It's a blacksmith guy,
Mm-hmm.
and his name is is it? Okay, so a lot of times it's kind of funny. I just have to like phonetically spell the names the first time I hear them. So I have Zador Dasto.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. So he's there and he is like, we need some luminite, dude. Y'all need luminite in your life. And so we're like, okay, that sounds pretty good. And so then, so he says, what was it that in order to be fit for luminite, you must not be a loser. And so that was kind of funny, and so because of that, he had to break one of Eisen's bones so that he could get
Not break,
so that he could
steal.
get for the. Oh, he stole the bone.
He stole the knuckle.
I am missing a knuckle.
Oh, so he just did both then. Okay. So anyway, that was kind of interesting. So then basically, Eisen now has these Illuminite things, and so then what we get is okay. So right, we're trying to find the what's it called? We're at this point we're trying to get like the last like bits of gear that we need. I get shear for my squid's collar, so shout out to him. And then we find out that Martin has a curse of some kind. And yeah, so that's kind of interesting. This curse is basically that anything that Martin believes is true, and
Not
you think
true.
about it, it's like
becomes more possible.
becomes more possible.
Yeah, it becomes
Okay.
possible, yeah.
Okay. Becomes possible. So like there's the red pig incident. These red pigs, you believe that they could fly, and then they started happening, and it affects everything across the rings. It's not like a localized thing where it's like whatever he can see. It's like no, this is just like it could potentially affect everything across the rings. Therefore, Martin's curse is basically an existential threat. And in many ways, it could be like our biggest scare and like our biggest threat, and in many ways could be our biggest boon too. Sort of just depending on what happens with it. So that's interesting. And so, yeah. So after we learn that, we basically are making the final preparations for going to find DeVarro, and at this point we meet Takesor and Bodig. Well, we saw Bodig for a little bit,
Yep.
and then
We met Modwin.
and then
Yeah, it was Modwin.
it was I thought we. Oh no,
No,
it was
Modwin's
Bodig. You're right. Yeah,
Modwin's
okay.
the orc. Bodig is the elf.
Okay. All right. Very cool. And I think that's where we left off.
Well, left off, just going and heading to the infirmary to get yourselves all checked out and righted, which we will begin after, at this point, like all of you are back up to full.
Yay.
As Takesor is already on the bridge. But what are you guys doing?
Well, let's not keep him waiting, I guess.
Well, yeah. We should just let Tharl and Martin know we're leaving.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Head out.
Right? So just popping back and telling Tharl and Martin goodbye.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Tharl will kind of nod. Alright. Take care of yourselves. And Martin is going to go up to you, Eisen. Are you going to be coming back soon?
That's the plan. I don't think we'll be gone for too long.
Okay.
If I can, I'll bring you a cool little trinket.
Oh, okay. Can I have a battle axe?
Huh.
Can I have a non-battle axe?
If I can find a non-battle axe, that'd be something.
Oh. Okay.
I'll find something, but you gotta do your homework before you can get it.
Oh, I'm doing all of it, yeah.
That's good. Alright, well, we'll be back.
Okay. And he's gonna go and try to, give you, a hug around, kind of the leg.
I'll crouch down and just meet him there and give him a hug.
Okay. You can see he'll give you just a nice big hug, and, he'll just be kind of a little antsy, but he'll watch as you go.
Full arm wave. Bye now.
Bye! As this point, guessing guys are heading down towards the bridge, and you can see sitting there, not really even sitting, just pacing around in circles, throwing grenades over the side of the bridge. right next to the closed drop pod, Takesor. All of you! Are you ready to destroy demons?
Yep.
Good! And you can see Moldwin looks to you, Harriman. Oh, is there something we need to do for him? Or is he just... like this?
Well, we first time we met him, he bobbed himself and Eisen and the rest of us. So
Oh, I see.
all right, Takesor.
I am Takesor!
Demon. That's true. We'll let you know when there's a demon to fight. All right.
And you watch as he just takes out like a syringe like from his belt. The needle is about 20 inches long and just jams it through his armor, pushes the plunger down, and then you can see takes her kind of begin to like sway. Stab me when fight starts. I'm Takesor! Falls unconscious.
Oh boy. How heavy do you think he is?
Very.
So
Cade will walk up and he'll try and pick him up.
Gotcha. He's a 7-foot tall dude in heavy armor, so like you're like straining a bit, Cade.
And check this, I got 3 physical to do on this.
I think Moldwin would go over and help you. Gosh. Well,
Do you need help?
yes,
I think
that would be nice.
literally anybody else but me would be helpful here.
Okay, I'll go over. Can I just pick up Takesor?
As you attempt to pick up, he's even heavy for you.
Oh man, what does this guy eat?
I don't know, but let's get him inside this pod before he wakes up.
Yeah.
And are you getting in the pod and heading out?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Then
Everyone have their water breathing potions.
Yes.
Yes.
Moldwin will nod.
Cool.
Should we put them in Takesor's belt or something? Does he have his?
It looks like
Hasn't yet.
he's breathing filtered air. Do we just stick it in the helmet?
Do we inject it in him? He's got this really big syringe.
Maybe a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
Yeah.
I can always just ask him when he wakes up.
It would be difficult, likely, to get information out of him.
Yeah, we're just gonna have to figure that one out when we get there.
And I think Moldwin is going to begin punching in kind of coordinates as the pod will begin to lift up off of the ground, starting to head off of the Titanic ring at this point. And as it begins to fly, Moldwin is going to look over to you, Cade. So, do you know anything about this DeVarro? Anything that we might be able to use?
Well, I thought that I knew him quite well, but it seems that much of that has changed. When I knew him, he was just my professor, and I thought that what we were doing, traveling around, going to all these different places, I thought was the accelerated track for students. But now I know that's not the case anymore.
And What were things that you were doing on this accelerated track? Any particular skills that they were trying to have you learn?
Becoming acquainted with the animals. And I was trying to understand their spirit form. That's how I'm able to do what I can do.
I see. And so they were trying to grow that talent. And
I know what their end goal was, but
so you
Yeah.
don't... Was there ever something that you were working toward? Or something that they seemed to pine after?
I guess for Kate it was like he just thought that this is just what school was. Okay. I'm not sure if there was ever a particular like goal with any of it. I mean, really, a lot of it was you would just go to one place and they would give me an examination, trying to understand the animals. Uh, I mean, really, at the time, none of it felt that concerning. But I mean, now much of it I realized was sort of just kept from me. I never felt like I was doing anything demonic or any kind of evil. I really just thought I was being a good scientist.
Maybe what you were doing wasn't evil then?
Probably just like anything else. It was information, and information is either used for good or evil purposes.
Can you give me an examination? Maybe that will help us learn a bit more. I mean, you think it's normal, but maybe it's not. Or maybe it is, and that might be more telling.
Yeah. All right. So, can Cade think back to like a particular instance of like his training?
Yeah, you can absolutely
I don't
think
know.
back.
Yeah. Um. Well, I suppose I could tell you guys about what ended up being my last test.
And,
That
but you can't do an examination now.
well, no, it was usually involving one of the animals.
Are we that different from
That's the thing.
animals?
I guess that's a good point. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I just don't know. If
Well,
there...
it was like with a wild animal.
Well, I don't know. Harriman can be pretty wild. There are some times
Okay,
when
but
we were out years ago and it smelled worse than some dead animals you find by the side of the road.
What, Kay, like, what kind of things would you do with these animals? And Harriman will shoot mouth when I look.
Modwin will just kind of like smile and lean back.
well, I mean, I don't know. I would like the main example is what happened in Kvav. They just let me alone to be with the animal, and I had to try and escape it, and so I had to try and talk to it and survive.
Wait, so they just let you alone with wild animals You ran away from them and that was your test?
Well, and that was just the last one. The last one was a little, you know.
But you said that was the best example.
Well, I mean, it was the most dramatic example. It was the most exciting one.
Right. What would like a normal exam look like? Like, did
Okay.
you perform experiments on the animals? Did you?
Were you... Did you... I don't know, read them poetry? What was... Now I'm interested. And, like, Maudwin is going to perform an action that you've seen her perform many times, Harriman, where she reaches into a pouch, pulls out, like, what are, like, some oats, and, like, passes you some, and she'll take the other. She just, like, leans in, kind of fascinated.
Okay, well, okay. With these tests, part of it was we would try to communicate with the animals. That's how I'm able to talk with them now, is after a lot of practice. I mean, that's, wherever we would go, whatever animal that we were working on, and whatever the local wildlife was, I would practice on speaking to them and communicating with them. And a lot of what we would do too was trying to, see how they fight, how they protect themselves. If I was around like a bear, I would see how the bear uses its claws. Or if I was around, more of a prey animal, I would see how it can try and escape from the predators. And, well, yeah, that's why I try and use animals to my advantage when I'm fighting someone. That's why I have these summons. That's why I send spirit animals after people. This is just what I was practicing.
Hmm. And what did your family think of this education? It seems very
Cable
specialized.
Cable sort of like more of like a blank look will uh, come across his face. Um, well, well, my family thought it was, I don't know, they thought it was a good opportunity for me. I mean, we lived like a pretty normal, just normal life growing up. I mean, we didn't have, that much of a social life and stuff. We mostly kept to ourselves, but still, I mean,
Hmm.
there were some recruits from the University New Aegis, and they came and they wanted to talk to me, and my parents seemed excited about it, and I accepted the offer to go study with them. I honestly didn't know that it would be all this.
Wait, you were...
So
Um,
But wait, you were reclusive and then they still found you out? It was your mother or father someone important?
not that I know of. They're just my mom and dad.
Hmm.
Well,
Might have
they
heard...
they
mm,
they were. I
Oh.
guess I should say that.
Sorry.
Uh,
I don't
During
know.
my studies, I was told um, that there was a freak accident of sort uh, back home, and that my family was dead now.
Freak accident?
Um,
Like, that took your family?
yeah,
And,
right.
yeah.
okay. It's interesting.
Where
Where...
was Hope?
Yes.
Not far from where we're headed now.
Oh!
It's from around Fort Faulkner. I was going to tell you guys mostly as a, finding it interesting, but yeah. We have more of the culture of Arquette in our family, but we are geographically from Fort Faulkner.
Right, okay.
Arquette.
Ar-
You're telling me your family is from, culturally at least, Arquette.
Yeah, we wouldn't, we identified as being from Arquette culturally, but we just lived near Fort Faulkner.
Oh, so this pod just got way more cramped all of a sudden, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, I don't
Cade
get
will
it.
look around as if like, what's so bad about being from Arquette?
I
Evan looks
agree.
very concerned.
What's so bad
Right.
about our cat?
So, well, it's a very mysterious place. But me and Harriman, we traveled all around and met a lot of people. Some of Arquetian descent. Maybe we ran into something. What were the names of your parents? Maybe that could help give us more of a hint or a clue.
I never wrote down the name of my parents in my backstory, so I don't know if that.
You don't remember.
Oh.
You don't.
I
You don't remember their
Cable's
names. And you don't remember the names of your siblings either.
Cade will sort of like he'll be like, oh well, there was my mom's name, mom, what is my dad's name, um, well, and sort of like a little bit of sweat will probably drip down Cade's face.
I think Harriman will give a concerned look to Modwin.
I think Modwin is going to, very gently just try and take your hands, Cade, if you'd allow her.
Yeah.
Are you alright?
Cade will have like he'll just sigh and sit back in his seat. I don't remember their names. I don't remember the names of my siblings either.
I'm so sorry. Well, whatever's happening, we'll get to the bottom of it. I'm sure that DeVarro must know something, right?
Cade will just now slightly. There's no longer a sad look. Now, a slightly more angry look will come across his face and say, as a matter of fact, I'm sure he does know.
Okay, then. Then we're gonna find out more about your past and I suppose everything else. And you can see that Modwin is just gonna flash you a very concerned look, Harriman.
Yeah. I think Harriman will just nod encouragingly at Cade, but then give Modwin another very concerned look.
Mm-hmm. At this point, though, all of you begin to feel the pod beginning to slow, as eventually you look out one of the windows, Matthias, and as the sun is setting, you can see the great expanse of the ocean. As the pod touches down in the water, it begins to float, and as kind of the top begins to open, you'd be able to see Tecton just kind of on the surface of this water, this large metallic platform, maybe 50 square feet, with almost like this tiny little hut on top. But beneath the waves, you can see that there is a great shape here. The top of whatever base is amongst this area. And far out, you can see those buoys, and you can feel their high magic as they continue to turn the ocean water in this area into holy water.
Yeah, I have a concern, if
Yeah.
that matters. Is this the same professor that might have a serpent spirit in his arsenal?
Yes.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
good.
No, that's a good thing to keep in mind for this little expedition.
Question: do spirits care about, like, basically, does like a squid spirit swim, or does it just sort of like go through the water like normal? And could like the dinosaur spirit just like swim through the water or go through the water without
Make a mental
following the
check.
normal rules? Um. Let me see. Mental check. That would be. Can I make this with druidic magic, knowledge about nature, and taming an animal?
Yeah, I'd allow it.
Six successes.
Gotcha. It depends on the spirit. Spirits have an ephemerality kind of scale to them. Some spirits are much more solid. Those spirits have greater ties to the world, while weaker spirits tend to be more ephemeral, able to phase. There are exceptions to this, but you would think that probably the Beckel Spinax is gonna half swim, half just float through the water, due to it being more hardy in terms of that ephemerality. Well, the squid, I mean, you haven't summoned it yet, so who knows?
Yeah.
How far is the hut from where we are?
About a 300-foot swim.
Okay. Through the open water, my favorite. Oh. Well,
I could go first if you want.
no, that's okay. Hey, Cade, right? You really like the water. Do you want to go first?
I can. Yeah. All right, Cade will. Cade
Do we
will.
see anything in the water, or is it
Make
too
a-
dark?
Make a physical check.
Can I
Okay.
also do this?
Sure.
I will use my roleplay ability and add an extra d6.
Okay.
Yeah. Four successes.
Okay.
me see what I get. Not now, Grammarly. Go
This
away.
might be where Grammarly comes in clutch.
1 success.
Gotcha. You don't see anything, Harriman. Eisen, as you kind of go ahead and look out in the water, again, you see kind of like this like dark shape of like a base below the water. And then you see something shift next to the base. This massive shadow that you thought was part of the actual structure and then just kind of slips off into the gloom.
I think I'll just tap Harriman on the shoulder. Right there. There was something in the water.
How big?
It was pretty big, right?
Yeah.
It was pretty big. And Eisen looks deathly serious.
Yeah. Got it.
This thing doesn't move, does it? The drop pod, it's not like a boat.
You could paddle.
Oars?
Well, no one else will go. I guess I will, but I prefer not to.
I mean, I said I would go. What, are you scared?
Me? I'm not afraid of anything.
You can see Bodwin looks you up and down. Okay.
I have the courage power. I'm not afraid of anything. The player is scared. Remember this.
Well, the courage power doesn't mean that you're not, like, afraid.
You're right.
It means that you can overcome it.
Courage is not the absence of fear.
You're right. All right. Eisen's gonna stretch for a second. Do a little tippy taps.
You feel something shift you as, like, you wobble, Eisen, and you see barreling past you a now awake Takesor. I am Takesor! Just goes into the water, starts freestyling towards the platform.
I'll jump in after it.
Is he just going forward like an absolute animal towards the platform?
It's now a race. Now I'm going.
All right, I guess we're doing this.
Gotcha. Then are all of you going?
Man, we're jumping in.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Let's do this.
Should we pop a potion? In case we get dragged under? We have 3 of them.
It's up to you.
I'm popping one.
Okay. Moldwin has already popped hers.
I'll pop mine.
Yeah, I'll pop one too.
Yeah, I guess Matthias will.
Gotcha.
Me too.
Connor, roll a d100 for me.
Oh, you
Oh, God.
You are my favorite person. 36?
36. Okay. Then, in this moment, as you're kind of swimming, like, you would see kind of like another shape kind of move from below. Not nearly as big, as you would see kind of a group of kind of like deep water sharks are beginning to move towards you in the
fun.
group.
Cade, do something.
Okay, can Cade see what it looks like, what the shape is?
I'll point it out.
Do you see a shark coming at you?
All right.
3 or 4 blue sharks.
Okay, in that case, Cade is going to summon the 20-armed squid.
Brother.
Okay! Then,
Oh, okay.
in this moment, like, as, like, there are, like, these, you know, fairly normal sharks that are moving towards you, all around, kind of the water begins to shimmer as this massive squid kind of appears next to you. As the sharks immediately just kind of begin to bolt away. As you would see something shift again from below. Eisen. And then just disappears into the gloom once again. But your 20-armed squid is now there. Cade.
He is going to introduce everyone to the 20-armed squid.
Eisen has not stopped swimming.
Yep, no.
Let's save the introductions till after we're out of the water. Hi, Mr.
All
Squid.
right. Cade will ask if the squid can carry us towards the hut.
Squid will go ahead and start wrapping tentacles around everyone. As Moldwin is just going to look over and kind of just squirm a bit. Okay. Thank you, Squid. Meanwhile, I'm assuming, Eisen, you are trying to scramble up onto the platform after Takesor.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. As you go ahead and get up on the platform, you see that he is run against the locked door of this closed hut, and he's banging his head against the metal, and it's beginning to dent it. Open! Open! Open!
Hey, calm down. There's probably a button.
Button! No! Just begins punching it.
Wait, you might break it. It could be an elevator.
Break! One
Can
grenade,
I
two grenades, three
tackle
grenades. Make a physical check.
Can I use my roleplay ability again?
Yeah.
Awesome. That is not the right input, me. Five successes.
5 successes. Yeah, as you go ahead and tackle him, he's just about to pull the pin on 3 grenades, but you're able to stop him. Why?
Not again!
We must fight! We must die!
Hey, when we get to the bottom, there'll be plenty of that, trust me.
At this point, everyone else is up on the platform.
I'm just gonna keep grappling with him. Get the door open!
And you watch as he literally dislocates his own arm trying to get away from you. It's just flopping around in your grasp. As now he's just trying to headbutt you as you're just having to dodge to the side.
Do you have any more of those syringes on him?
Yeah.
Are they filled?
From what you can see. It's hard because he's thrashing around in Eisen's grasp.
Does someone want to stab him?
Here, I'll see if I can rotate into a Kimura lock with this dislocated arm.
Gotcha.
So pin him in place.
And as you do, you feel pop, 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 pop as he dislocates his other arm, his kneecaps, multiple ribs, as he's just trying to wriggle out of your grasp however he can.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, he's more spaghetti now than person.
Someone get the syringe!
At this point, he's gonna break free.
I'm gonna grab the syringe. Oh, no.
And now, as he's ferreted free of eyes, you can see he's worming his way towards the door.
Even walk.
You can't walk, no.
He's dislocated everything.
Inject him and we'll relocate his bones, guys.
Alright, I'll grab a syringe.
Okay, you have it.
I guess I'll inject him.
Gotcha. As you get up to him, you see that he's currently bashing his head against the door once again as you just where are you injecting him, I should ask? You going in the ass, leg?
Yeah, I'm going wherever he did it last time.
Gotcha, his neck, so it's just As like there's like a moment where he goes, "Ah, ah, oh, it's unlocked."
And Aaron will just swing open the door.
Yeah, and like he just didn't turn the handle.
Okay. Who knows how to
many of-
relocate bones?
Sorry, what was that,
How
Matthias?
many of those syringes does he have? We
Uh,
might not want to use them all right now.
As you go and like look through, his entire belt is like filled with like these syringes. There's like 30 of them.
Okay, good.
Okay. We're good.
Like this is just from what you can tell, Matthias, what the Ashen Veil has to use on him.
Okay. So we are doing good. That is good.
Now, once you go ahead and open this door, you see like there is a almost like living room or like waiting area of some kind here. Problem is it's been pretty mangled. The couches and the upholstery have been ripped by seemingly claws, have been burned. There are like signs of electrical energy here, Tecton, that's hit kind of the ground in multiple places. You can see that kind of along the walls there are pictures of what appears to be a man in the uniform of the Shivo Library at various locations that have been damaged. You also see kind of towards the center of this room, there is a lift of some kind, an elevator, likely to bring individuals down deeper into this base. And then you would all hear a bit of static as like some intercom system begins to spring to life. And Cade, you would hear a familiar voice. Arcadian, is that you?
DeVarro?
So it is. And you've brought friends. I must think then that you're here for me. Or
Yeah, we are.
are you here for Solomon? Or perhaps the other Barbarossas?
We're here for you.
I see. Well, I don't suppose there's any wiggle room on that. You see, I have in my possession Richard, Erica, and Anna, along with Solomon. Now, I can't give up Solomon, but I'm sure a deal could be reached for the others. I personally have no quarrel with the Barbarossa clan.
What are you doing here?
Well, there's a device here that I need. I've already sent the plans. I was hoping to take the prototype, as well as perhaps bring back some individuals wanted by the congregation. And help further my research. Why are you here? Or is it just me?
Well, I hate to give you a reason to charm yourself, but we are here to see you.
I assume that you could not be persuaded otherwise, then.
You have two options. Dead or alive. It's about all the wiggle room I can give you.
Well, you could come. I am in the observation deck. But damage to this base, well, it might severely disrupt the Barbarossas and Mr. Solomon. If you'd like, you can attempt to fight your way through this maze. But I wouldn't advise it. And at this point, the intercom goes dead.
We'll look to the others. So he has the Barbarossas. The rest of them.
And Solomon.
Sure, we have much choice.
We what?
I said I'm not sure we have much choice but to go down.
Yeah.
I think that was a given.
Yeah.
Try and keep damage to a minimum. He is correct in that part.
Yeah.
Got that take sword? He's gonna poke his forehead.
He's asleep.
I know.
I'll kill you! I'm Dexor. And you can see that he, like, throws just kind of like a haymaker in his sleep. Doesn't hit anything, but...
How did he do that? His arm's dislocated.
Aether Soul.
Oh yeah. All right.
So we need to keep a close eye on Take Sword.
Alright, who's helping carry him?
Aw, I got it.
I'll help you.
Wait, before we go...
Yeah.
We're gonna be heading down into a trap.
Yes.
We should at least determine if this elevator is trapped. Maybe try and get more information about the layout of this building. He said observation deck, but we don't really know where that is.
Well, I would suggest we take a look in this room before we do anything else. First, and then.
Then I'll go inspect the elevator to see if there's any traps.
How are you inspecting it?
It's like in the very center of the room.
Yeah.
Like, I'm imagining like a cylinder almost.
It's a lift, so it's just a flat platform.
Okay. Was it appear magical or mechanical?
Appears more mechanical.
Mhm. I mean, just based off what I can see, any pressure sensors or wires or anything
Nothing obvious like that,
there.
no.
Yeah. There an access panel or something somewhere?
You can certainly look for one. Go ahead and make a physical check.
Get out the way. Physical check. Physical check. Have physical. Only 2 successes.
2 successes. Then, as you look around, you find like different panels. You're not sure if they're access panels, but you could certainly pry them open and see what's inside.
Do we want me to pry open these panels?
Why not?
Okay, I'll try. Very carefully.
Gotcha. Then pry open a panel, look inside. It's filled with wiring and gears.
It's like there hadn't been any tampering with it at all.
Make a mental check.
Okay, do I get Artificer for this?
You would.
Oh, damn. 5 successes.
Gotcha. Then, looking at this, you see that it seems to be locked to only go down to kind of like a certain point. This elevator is not able to access all levels of whatever is beneath. Other than that, you can't see any other tamperings.
Okay. So we should see if there's a map or blueprint of the facility. Then I can potentially determine where we would end up.
Yeah. Can I search around this room to see if there are any documents or like blueprints detailing the facility?
Sure, go ahead and make a physical or mental check.
Okay. Three successes. I'll spend 2 hero points.
Okay.
Four successes.
4 successes. Then, as you're looking around, again, it's all very torn up, and you see some things. Firstly, as you kind of go and are checking under one of like the destroyed couches in this room, you find metal shavings here, Harriman. They're kind of like gray, reflective metal, kind of that's run across some of the wood that's almost just like chipped off. You're like, that is strange. You keep on looking. There are bits of torn up paper, but nothing large enough to actually give you like a map or any meaningful information. As you go kind of across like some of the walls, eventually like you find a bit of the wall that compresses a bit, and you're able to pull back an access panel that you think connects in maybe the intercom system and maybe other systems in this entire facility.
And I'll call Tecton over to the access panel.
Okay, I will come over.
Gotcha.
See what we can make of this, and I'll collect some of the metal shavings, see if we can identify it, because we do have that microscope still.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to take a look at what those are as well.
I will take a look at the access panel for the intercom system. Are there any labels or anything for different floors or areas?
Like looking at it, you would see that, like, at least with what you see here, like it's labeling things in this room. It's not really like labeling things on different floors that's like not in.
Okay.
But
You want to look at the shavings right now? Go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I was just going to tell them to look at the shavings now because I'm thinking.
Mhm.
Sure, I guess we can look at the shavings first.
Gotcha. Who's taking a look, if any?
Hey,
Hey, you have the microscope, right?
is he
Kate should
dead?
have,
Ooh,
Kate should have the microscope.
villain point.
I'm muted.
No.
Oh yeah, I'll take a look at them. All right. I will take a look at the shavings.
Gotcha. Go ahead and make a mental check, then, using scientist.
All right. It is 8d6 benefit 1. All right. Five successes.
Gotcha. Then, as you're looking at these metal shavings underneath your microscope, you are able to determine that this is an alloy of enchanted antimony and iron.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Is it possible to see like what percent antimony? Is it like mostly antimony and it's like fortified with iron, or is it just like a pretty even mixture?
It's probably about 77% antimony, with the rest being iron. So the majority antimony with iron bolstering the actual material. And the antimony itself, definitely being enchanted, boosts its durability, you think, even more.
Okay.
So is the enchantment specifically to increase durability, or is it like something else that we don't know?
All that Cade can figure out is that it seems more durable, but like he's not big on enchantments and things of that nature.
Yeah, I would need someone else to take a look at it for that.
Dan, would you like to determine what an enchantment is?
Sure, I can attempt to determine the enchantment.
Gotcha. How are you attempting to do that with like these small shavings?
I have. Could I use the magic energy detector in some way?
Sure, in what way?
Um, basically trying to determine like what kind of magic it is, and then deduce what its purpose is through that.
Gotcha. Then, yeah, go ahead and make a mental check at benefit 1.
Artificer.
No.
Okay. Benefit 1, you said.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to reroll 2 of those. Okay, 3 successes.
Gotcha. Then from what you're able to determine here with the energy, it seems to be defensive in some way, you have a hard time actually getting the detector to lock on, which makes you think as well there is some obscuring and stealth properties in this too. Like, the antimony is designed to protect, and some of the enchantments in there also to shield and make unseen.
Okay.
And also, one more thing that you're able to determine. Very small, but it has some resonance with the souls in this room as well. Like, this antimony, it exists on deeper spiritual planes. Like, this antimony, if you had to think, probably even has a presence in, like, the ethereal plane as well. Which is strange, because it's definitely not normal, and you're not sure why this antimony, which is designed to be stealthy, in a way, has a bigger signature across dimensions than it should. It's a little backwards.
Hmm. Okay. I will relay all of this information.
Okay.
And you said that the intercom section, not the intercom, the intercom controls were connected to different objects in this room?
The actual access panel, but yeah, it's like connected to like the lights, the intercom, the elevator, things like that.
Okay.
And then from there, potentially connecting to the rest of the actual building itself.
Okay. What do you guys make of this so far?
You said this place was like a wreck, right?
Yeah.
Hmm. Do you think this fight happened on this plane?
Potentially. Thinking that perhaps Solomon or the Barbarosas are able to access other planes. Maybe the antimony was meant to be a sort of containment object used to trap someone in multiple planes.
Or attack them in multiple planes.
Also true.
Maybe that's why if we damage the building, something might happen to Matthias' family.
Well, I just think that's probably because of all the water.
No, that's not it.
You're right. I'm probably wrong.
No, don't think that way about yourself.
Right. Either case, we should be careful with the building.
We should.
But, I mean, Solomon was a librarian at the Shivo Library. They have a lot of tricks up their sleeves.
They do. Tecton, can you do any of your strange artificing on this panel to, I don't know, gather some more information? I don't know, hack this place?
Is
Artifice.
there a camera system?
Looking at it, yeah.
Cool. I would like to try and hack the camera system.
Gotcha. Then you can certainly attempt to do that. As go ahead, kind of make your way board and start to pry back the layers of security here. Let's see. At this point, here you go.
Oh, you're okay.
You get to feel it. You get to
No.
feel it.
Hacking.
You just connect my mouse. Easier with the mouse.
So nice. It's great. I love it.
Please work, you son of a bitch. No. There we go.
How vain do we think this guy is? Is it just his name?
That would be awesome.
Could
What are we thinking?
Oh, he's in the AEIOUs.
It can't be. It can't be. First off, it's AI. First off, right now it says AIEOU.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I missed the E, so I decided not to go all the way around. Then, sure.
What?
Okay, there's 9.
Oh, it's Wordle.
Yeah, it's Wordle.
I didn't get that.
No,
I thought we were
we
just
do
guessing.
lots of Wordles.
Yeah, we had 5 guesses to get any 6-letter word in the.
I have done that before.
That's.
That's kind of crazy.
It was what was it? It was our thing. Remember?
Mhm.
Very first session.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Just
So I'm realizing that was a Wordle this whole time.
yeah.
I'm just too good.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Wasn't
just
the answer like spider or
It
something?
was spider because there's a giant
Yeah.
portion of a spider, and I was like, spider,
Yeah.
obviously,
Let's
and that was
see.
correct.
mhm.
What do you mean that session never happened?
It's okay, Connor. We don't get killed if we talk about that session anymore.
Oh, okay. That session definitely happened.
Yeah, that shit happened.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Take sword.
Take sword.
Good effort, good hustle.
Oh, take sword. But as at this point, Tecton is quote unquote trying to hack the system. Is there anything else you guys are attempting to do?
I don't think Eisen can really do a whole lot in this room, so he'd probably sit at the doorway because it's getting night, right? It's getting dark.
It's midnight.
Yeah.
Perfect. Then he is going to sit there and he is going to meditate.
Okay.
At this point, Harriman would like to pull Modwin aside,
Gotcha. And
away from the rest of the group.
that's fair. I think Modwin is going to head out kind of with you then, and she's going to look to you. Are your people always like this?
It's actually one of our better days.
Oh, Harry.
I'm doing my best, Modwin.
Is Kate all right?
Harriman will shake his head now. I mean, you remember the blooding?
I do.
Each one of us is kind of part of their plan.
I just wish we knew more about what any of that entailed.
We had
we put together some information based on what we found. This group seems to be large, united. They've had decades to plan this out.
Yeah, it certainly seems like that. I've read some of the reports.
Yeah.
But what's... I don't know, Cade's role... I don't like how this DeVarro person was speaking. Especially with maybe his head not being in the right place.
He's too confident.
He's very confident. It's not always a bad thing. You're very confident. And she kind of ribs you a bit.
True. But I don't know. They just seem convinced they're going to win.
Well, we've been in a lot of tough battles. I guess the other side was convinced that they were going to win a few of those times. But they didn't.
Yeah. That's true. Something's been bothering me about this whole thing assigned to us. He's not being stealthy at all, or
No, he's not.
track him almost immediately. He's either he's got a plan, wins the victory, or he's desperate. I don't like the implications of any of those.
It's all bad.
Yeah.
And... what, he's got people associated with Matthias? But I thought Matthias's brother was... I guess it's just very confusing. Is he gonna be alright?
I don't know. I think people he has are Matthias's parents and his sister. Last we had heard, they had fled the rest of the family.
And so they came here? Or were
They came here,
they
or they
taken...
were captured. Not sure yet. They were coming this way.
I'm gonna go ask a question.
Yeah.
And Maudwin is gonna kind of head over in Matthias's direction. Excuse me. Matthias?
Oh, hi, Maudwin.
I had just a question. Firstly, are you doing alright?
Yeah, I'm doing alright. But it's very clear that Matthias is not doing alright.
I think Maudwin is going to reach into kind of a pocket, and she's gonna pull out kind of like a bar of what appears to be like dark chocolate wrapped in some parchment paper. And she's gonna kind of break off a piece and offer it towards Matthias. Would you like some?
Thank you. And Matthias will take it and eat it.
I know what it's like to lose family, but that's not gonna happen today. I'm assuming they're on our side if DeVarro is holding them. Do you know why they could be here? Or if they had to travel a long way? Are they close, or?
I'm not completely sure. When I left home, everything seemed fine. And then when we were up in Kvev, we found a note or a letter saying that there was some trouble down at where I grew up with my family. I don't know all the details.
Where did you grow up?
It was in the south of Zell.
Really? Near Ker Erix? Ker Bospora?
Yes, let's see. It's between Ker Erix and Cry.
Really? That's not far from here. You know, all things considered, you didn't grow up too far from Cade.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a huge continent.
Well, it is still a continent. So you don't know this Solomon fellow, or have any contact with people like him?
No, I grew up on the farm and worked it with my family, my parents and my brothers and sisters, and eventually I joined the Ashen Vale. I've never really had much contact with any other people like that.
So you were isolated too? In a way.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
So, you know, it's strange because you grew up the same way as Cade, and honestly, the same way as Harriman and me, and we were from a very small town, kind of opposite side of the continent, but still Bosporan region. All of our family histories seem very similar. I don't know if it's the same with Tecton, and I don't know if it's the same with Eisen. But it's a coincidence that's hard to ignore.
Yeah, I just want to get to the bottom of this and make sure that my family is okay.
We will, I promise. And look, if maybe Tecton can shut down any traps or things, at least do as much as he can. We can go take out DeVarro, and we can get your family somewhere safe.
Yeah, that would be the best. Would be the best option for all of us.
Can I ask you a question? Again, sorry, many questions, but it's more personal, I guess.
Do you... Your parents, your family... Were they... Do you think your life changed a lot because they were around? For the better? Do you think they made a difference on who you are?
I don't know. I've really never thought about that.
Right.
Uh,
I mean, why would you?
I mean, I believe my parents raised me right. They, I mean, they never involved me in anything or had they never made me do anything that I felt was questionable. I guess you could say that they were a good influence because they always, I guess, a role model is the word I'm looking for. They always did their jobs on the farm, set good examples for me and my siblings.
Sounds wonderful. Well, we'll have to get him then. And I think Modwin's just gonna kind of like nod and kind of like head out, leaving you to your peace. She'll go back to Harriman. We need to save Matthias's family. They seem like good people. At least from how he tells it.
We do.
And at this point, like, you hear Teta go, ha! As there's kind of like this burst of like energy that comes from the panel as Tecton, you're in.
It was insect.
Of course it was.
Oh, bitch. I should have known.
Now, Tecton, now that you're in, what are you up to?
I would like to do some scoping out.
Gotcha.
Like to see.
Gotcha. Doing some scoping out, then as like you go through, you kind of start to place like various like gemstones kind of like inside the mechanism, and you manufacture like a small screen as you start going through looking at the cameras. You're able to find various different rooms now, kind of like 3 levels of the facility at this point. You find that on the second floor there's the observation deck, a study, a hydro generator that powers this place in the buoys. There's a master bedroom. There's a grimoire holding wing with various protections on it, and a prison wing. And as you go ahead and open up those cameras, you can see various different cells, and you can see a kind of like younger-ish girl now, kind of young adult in her 20s. And you can see a woman that seems like kind of almost like an older version of her, a man that bears some resemblance to Matthias, and then an older looking human gentleman that seems to be this Solomon, judging by pictures on the walls. And you can tell that the room that they're currently in is primed with a series of runes, judging by the cameras Tecton, that will probably go off if
like they are activated remotely.
Okay.
And
I
then
will relay this information to friends.
And then the lower floors, there's like a fabrication wing, like with all of these different items. And there's some item that is under construction now with various different like machines working on it. There is a room dedicated to the purification overlay that's creating the holy water. There are storage facilities, and there's even a sensory deprivation room here. But that's all on kind of that bottom level where the elevator is kind of cut off from going at this point.
Okay, so it won't let us go down there.
Correct.
Can I tell? You said it would specifically take us to like one floor, or it was just cut off?
It'd take you down to the next floor, floor 2.
Okay. So it'd specifically go down to floor 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I wonder, do you think DeVarro cut off the floor or Solomon did?
I
That's where the
don't know.
fabrication wing is, and if DeVarro's after something.
Yes.
Oh, and currently at this point, like as you go ahead and begin to start like accessing different cameras and the like, you see kind of DeVarro in the observation room, or the observation deck, really like this very extravagant room. But it looks like he's been in the process of maybe conducting rituals of some kind, but he's at a desk now, like looking through papers and documents. Like he seems to now be in a bit of a hurry.
Okay. So he's in a rush,
Yeah.
which means he wants to get out as quickly as possible.
Yeah. So we now have access to the plans with base.
Colin,
Yeah.
is there remote access to doors?
There is, yeah.
So feasibly, I could lock doors from here.
You can, he can.
He's in the control room, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What do we want to do?
We need to get those people out of there. We need to stop DeVarro.
There are runes. Don't know what they will do, but they will be they can be activated.
Yeah. Looking through
You
the
said they
cameras,
would
do
be
we see?
activated.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, do we see any other individuals in this base?
No other individuals
No.
that you can see or make out.
Okay.
Are these cameras like purely mechanical cameras, or do they run off of like scrying magic almost?
They run off of scrying magic.
Okay, so there's things with this metal on them that hides it. So we might not be able to see everything.
Oh, maybe he's letting us see what he wants us to see.
Both
What if DeVarro's not actually in a hurry?
both Eisen and Tecton can take a hero point.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, that. You said the rooms would be activated by someone, not if there's like proximity.
Correct.
As soon as we go down there, and they were in the prison section.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes. As soon as we get in the prison section, he'll probably know and activate the rooms.
Probably.
But if we're there, and he tries to use a device, do you think we'll be able to stop it? I mean, me and Harriman, well, I could probably talk him down, maybe. And if he's about to hit a button, Harry, could you do your... And she makes like a gesture where she puts like 2 fingers to her temple and like holds out a hand.
Yeah.
You did it, Professor X.
Yeah, I can attempt it.
I mean, we have some of that antimony dust. Do you think you can make some sort of cloak?
We already have the detector. We could detect it.
Hmm?
We have the magic detector. We could detect that signal, couldn't we? Coming from... I mean, it would be hard, but...
Yeah, you could potentially do that.
If you know what you're looking for.
we already know what we're looking for, so... Want to give it a shot, Tecton?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, from this
Try
range? No.
No.
Well,
Yeah,
if you
no,
like-
I was-
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I at least lock in the signature up here
Of what?
of the enchantment?
No.
Like set it so that I can scan for it later.
Oh, I mean, like, yeah, you can always, like, do that. It's doing it now.
Yeah. I'll just have that ready.
Mhm.
Okay. Am I able potentially put the cameras on a loop
Sure.
so that they can't see what's actually happening?
Yeah, you can do that.
Do we want me to do this?
Another Wordle.
Yeah, I say... Let's go for it.
Right? I'll try.
Gotcha. Then you put the cameras on a loop. Are you putting all the cameras on a loop or every one but in the observation deck?
Everyone but on the observation deck.
Okay.
Because he's there and he can tell where he is moving.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Ready to go down?
Everyone have their stuff ready?
Yeah.
Last minute changes need to be made.
Well, actually, I thought it was a given, but I'm going to make sure. Can I distribute the little amulets that I made to everybody so that they can switch their armor?
Sure.
Thank you. You all have an amulet that lets you, I think, quick action, we said? Quick use?
Yep, quick use.
So you can use your movement and backward action to switch your armor.
Cool. Anyone else have any last minute things we want to do before we descend into this trap?
What do we
How
do?
long
With
has it been since we landed?
Few hours.
A few hours? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right.
Tecton, can you, activate the elevator?
Yep.
Right.
Set the elevator to go down.
Gotcha. You set it. Begin to descend. Down. Down. Into the watery landscape. The deep ocean blue surrounding you on all sides. It is dark out. The only light here in the middle of the ocean comes from the base itself. You hear the whine of some of the metal at this point, Matthias, as currents push against it. Eventually, the lift stops. You are not greeted by any enemies or traps here at the second floor of this underwater maze. Captain, luckily you have the plans and the cameras, so you can navigate people to any room that you want them to get to. Are you trying to take people directly to the observation deck? Ooh, another one.
Oh my.
Do we want observation deck or do we want prison?
Hmm.
Hmm. I mean, I think we said that we think DeVarro has the ability to activate the
Yes.
rooms in the prison remotely.
Yes. There's also a high likelihood that there are things guarding in the prison that we just couldn't see on the cameras.
Yeah.
Just like there are things probably guarding him. Right. I guess observation deck then?
Yes,
That's where I'd go.
Yeah.
Heading to the observation deck.
Gotcha. Then, as you're moving towards the observation deck, is there anything you guys are wishing to do while you are en route? Or are you just continuing to stalk through?
I mean,
Do we think I would be in range at this point to use the magic sensor? If there are anything on this level, or at least in our vicinity?
I think we could attempt it. Yeah. I'm fine with that.
Or should we wait till we're closer to the observation deck?
I mean,
I
just
think
pull it out now. See if there's anything. If it's not, we'll just again when we're closer.
I just don't want it to reveal us because
Yeah, that's fair. I say we wait till we're closer.
Okay.
Then.
yeah, no, just carefully stalking through.
Gotcha. Then, as you carefully move through, eventually you find yourselves outside the observation deck, primed to enter. You making your way inside?
Are we door kicking? Are we creeping?
Do we want to try and do the scanner now? Or do we want
Sure.
to wait till we're inside?
I don't see the difference it would make. There's a door between us.
Yeah. Do I think that the scanner can pierce through this door?
Probably not, no.
Okay,
There's-
then
Then
we'll
we'll
wait
kick
till we're inside.
We're creeping in.
Are you opening the door or are you kicking open the door?
I guess we'll just open the door.
Okay. Then you open the door. On one side of this room, there's a great kind of glass wall that allows you to see the ocean. The other side, a giant statue of a warrior of some kind. There's a fractured summoning or ritual circle in the middle, along with a torn up rug of some kind, similar to the kind of carnage that you saw upstairs. Although there are other like couches and chairs here that seem to be in good condition, and a table with food. But on the floor in front of you, Cade, you see this black mark. You feel kind of the edges of reality are thin here. As you look around at the candles, some sort of seance was performed here. Spirits brought through from the other side. A type of spirits you don't know. Far into the room, though, sitting on a chair calmly, Professor DeVarro. Cade! My boy. Hello. You've made it.
We have. You wouldn't let yourself be caught this easily.
Huh. No, I suppose not. But part of me does wish to give this to you. You have exceeded my wildest dreams for you, Cade. Your commitment to knowledge and learning, ferocity which you attacked your studies, and the joy that you found in it, and how far you've come and progressed. You are my greatest student. You are achieving great feats and leaps in harvesting and harnessing the power of spirits. Forgive me, but I required you to come here. So I had to be quite coarse with you, my boy. But I am truly proud and astounded. Your summonings in Castle Getterix particularly impressive. You have shown old Professor some new life, and that there are always new horizons to climb.
But fortunately, this doesn't change much between us.
Oh, I understand. I know that this is the end of the line. For me. I wanted to live. I wanted to bring the traders and Solomon the device back to the congregation. But lately, for every 2 steps forward, we've taken 1 step back, I suppose. And I suppose today it is my turn to step back. Clear the way for the next generation. But I, as you surmised, I don't think I'll go quietly. I did not embrace the hunt and Vespagoth like Brule. Nor do I have favor in the eyes of Tyros and the congregation that Cassius does. But I am a master of spirits. And I wish to see your skills up close. Or
I'm not going to do you the favor.
what, you've come to sit and watch then, Cade?
Oh no. But I'm not going to just duel you one-on-one.
Well, we do command spirits. No fight with us is ever one-on-one. There's so much that you don't know. So much that you don't fully understand. You cannot use the life and energy of spirits to bolster your own. You are not yet competent in the taking of memories. You, from what I understand, are growing in your ability to possess spirits and control them. But you lack the final and finer subtleties of the art. There's so much more that there could be. Oh, but alas. We never have enough time, do we?
Yeah. While this conversation is happening, can I try and discreetly use the detector?
Sure. You are getting lots of energy from Summoning Circle. And you're getting just like general latent energy all about this room. And definitely energy coming from kind of the torn up kind of bare rug. So what now?
Where are they? The others. It's not just you down here.
Huh. Well, if you're talking about Solomon and the Barbarossas, they're in the prison wing. Suppose you could go and check on them, if you'd like. They're alive, fed, watered, taken care of.
Do you really mean to die here today?
When I woke up this morning, no, I did not mean to die here. But, my dear pupil, death comes from us all. It's an avenue to new knowledge. In my death, I will be granted insight. Insight that I have been chasing my entire life. What more could I ask for? To know is all I've ever wished. You can allow yourself to stay in the dark about so much, Cade. Truth. You don't pursue it. You are okay with accepting the world as it is. You are kelp. churning in the current. I require something more to settle my soul. I need a sail, and I need a ship. And the wind, it speaks to me. It gives me the chance to sail my own course to waters and worlds and knowledge that has been kept from us. Greater alchemies. Ways to manipulate soul and spirit that we only postulated. There is so much left untapped. If my death is required so that I might even glimpse a portion of that knowledge. Yes, I suppose that is a reality that I would accept. It's a reality that your father accepted.
Speak of them in front of me.
Why? You don't remember them still. My work still is holding. Look at that.
Cade will just sort of, like an angry look will come across his face at this. Your work.
Yes, boy. Well, was he even really your father? Cassius paid him. Paid him handsomely. Your destiny is this, Arcadian. Your bloodline is pure. Your talents far surpassing anything that we could accomplish. Oh, the creatures that you could bind. The spirits that could serve your every beck and call. You don't understand the great power that you wield. Or the great hope that so many have placed within you. The great hope that so many have placed within you all to all perform your functions so well, so admirably. Perfection. Perhaps that is the word. I could lead you all to this new age. Give you all the knowledge that you seek. I do enjoy teaching. I am a true professor after all. Academia was my first calling. This is just a sabbatical, I suppose. Or after today, perhaps a retirement. So what say you, Cinco Squad?
You're a little far to teach me. Why don't you get a little closer?
Very well.
Ah.
That's enough. You're coming with us.
Am I? Me and my assistant?
Hmm. Where would he be?
And you can see DeVarro focuses and reaches out a hand. Mr. Langston, your son is here. You all feel energy begin to whip around DeVarro. As from the ground, black shadows begin to emerge and formulate a humanoid figure. The skin has peeled away. The eyes burn. But the clothing, Cade, it's familiar. And as you look into the spiritual, spectral eyes of your father, spirit bound to DeVarro, as spirit wolves begin to emerge from the floor. It is here where we will end the session for today, as next week we will pick up with your attempt to capture or kill DeVarro against the spirit of Cade's father.
Fight, 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 fight.
Hey, Cage, you want a new Pokemon?
Yeah, I know. It's gonna be my own dad.
Listen. That is more than most Pokemon protagonists.
That's true. That's a good point. Good point.
Go, my dad.
You denied the Pokemon duel? How are you gonna get the trainer badge?
He's the gym leader.
Well, hey, at least you'll get the squid again.
You were challenged by gym leader DeVarro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Dun, dun, dun.
This is so sad. Play black and white gym leader final Pokemon theme.
Exactly.
That shit slaps.
Oh, Pokemon theme. I choose you, Pokemon.
My favorite session activity. Harriman and Modwin walking around being like, this shit's fucked.
Yeah, it's like, damn, he can't remember his dad. He's on the edge of a mental breakdown. That guy's mind is gone. That one might electrocute himself. It's like, yeah.
We're all very special.
Oh, just a little bit. You're just a little special.
Little special.
Little special boys.